I'm taking dating very seriously in 2026. I am very unsuccessful on any of the dating apps. I hate them. I just think they're gross. Um, so I do understand that we're like 31 days or almost 32 days into the year. I get that. And I probably shouldn't be making so many rash decisions. But I'm going to, and I have. I have business cards being made currently. Like I just ordered them. Um, some for myself and some for my friends. So my friends can all get some business cards with my number and my contact or like Instagram or whatever, my contact information. And they can help me because just not I'm just not having any luck. Anyway, I'll keep you posted in like 4 to 7 days when they arrive.
Honestly, that sounds desperate. The female loneliness epidemic is on the rise. It's pretty alarming to see so many single women nowadays. In 2026, it's not slowing down, because what you're about to see in this video is a bunch of chronically single women who couldn't get attention from a man even with prayers. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Let's get started.
You want to know the kicker? Okay, I make content about the fact that I have been chronically single. And I've talked about it before. I've been on a healing journey since like 2019. I've been in therapy my entire life, but I like really got into therapy again in like 2015. Took a little break, got into spiritual healing, and then therapy again in 2019. From 2019 to like 2024 is when I had everything kind of crash and burn. And then I like went into a very, very deep healing time at that point. You want to know what's really funny? You want to know what's funny? Imagine doing all of that fucking emotional work, coming out of it and finding out, number one, not a lot of other people do that. Spoiler alert. And number two, the environment of dating in 2026, waking up today and realizing I'm ready and everybody else is jaded. All I have to say is, guys, what the fuck? Nobody waited for me. You all left without me? They do this every year. The dating scene in 2026 is ridiculous. Everybody's jaded. Everybody's done. Everybody's already done it. So I'm out here like a fresh daisy popped out of the damn snow. And everybody else is like, go sit down. Men are tired. Women are tired. And I just wanted to get married. I don't regret the healing work that I've done. I just regret that it took so long. So I just had to say that this environment sucks. Everybody go home and think about what you've done. Why is dating in 2026 so hard? Like, I'm straight up not having a good time. I wasn't also having a good time in dating in 2025, so nothing new this year. But it's literally so hard. Like, my sister calls me the bolter because anytime a guy does something I don't like, I leave. Because I'm like, why would I put up with that? No, thank you. I'm a grown adult. I pay my bills are paid. Why would I be with a crusty guy who does stuff I don't like? No. I would much rather be completely alone than be with someone who like causes issues and like stresses me out. Like, no. I need somebody who's a bonus to my life, not a burden, not adding stress. But like, where are you finding these men? Everyone tells me you'll find him when it's the right time. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. That's my rant for the morning. But it's just so hard. Like, I never imagined it being this hard. Maybe I'm too picky, and that's totally fine. I will live with that. I am proud of that. But
What's going on? It's okay. Everything's fine.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Okay, this is a public service announcement for anybody who's trying to message me on Messenger on Facebook. I cannot see who you are, and your little circle's way too small. So if you really care to try to get to know me, there's an actual form that you can fill out. It's in my TikTok. There's also a link in my Facebook that has my website if you care to even entertain that, okay? There are way too many of you guys messaging me on Messenger, and I don't even know what you look like, and that's not fair for me. So if you truly want to get to know me, like, I need a picture, I need information, I need your height, I need your fucking credit score, so you can fill out my form, honestly. Because it's same thing with TikToks. I don't really entertain things like that, like, in general. So, yeah. And no, I'm not gonna send out my number. I'm just not. So if you care to do the work, then you would do the work and do that easy part. And I'm not going to hold your hand and tell you how to do it. Figure it out. Because if you can't really figure it out, then you're probably not the person for me.
During your healing journey, didn't they tell you to take that cow ring out of your nose? Because that should have been the first wake-up call. I'd advise you to convert and join a church. Maybe you can at least fool one of those servants of God. Because honestly, the way I see that first woman, I don't see much of a future there. She should switch psychologists. That one is just taking her money. Look at the second woman. I'll say it again. This thing about having sky-high self-esteem in some women is doing real damage. Telling women they're all a 10 is exactly what has these women believing they're the last Coca-Cola in the desert, when in reality they'd be lucky if a man even approached them. Overweight women, radical feminist women, women with a cow ring in their nose, women covered in tattoos that aren't sexy at all, and worst of all of them with the mindset that they deserve a high-value man. Then they wonder why their dating lives are a disaster, when this is what men are running into out there. Better to stay single.
So they have the Saturday market going on today, and there's so many cute, like, young couples walking around at the Saturday market. Why does nobody want to be my boyfriend and walk around at the Saturday market with me? Why does nobody want to go to the market with me? It's so upsetting to me. I don't understand. I just want to go to the market and get a coffee. I'm not a party girl. I don't even drink. I've been celibate for 3 years. I feel like I'm a fucking catch. You know what I'm saying? I was unfamiliar with your game. This might actually be where you find a boyfriend or a husband in here. Because, baby, I put my glasses on so that way I could scout a daddy from across the store. I was not familiar with Whole Foods game. I think I need to start spending more money and shopping in the Whole Foods from now on. I don't know, I might have been onto something after all. But honestly, I mean, I don't know why I ever thought that I was going to find a husband in the Aldi anyway. So apparently I'm going to need to fucking spend a bag and come to Whole Foods because, baby, these people are stunning in here. Did I go into Whole Foods just to get a thing of milk and leave? Yeah, absolutely I did. Because you know what? If I do that enough times, I'm bound to run into a man that wants to be my husband, right? I don't know, maybe not, but it's worth a fucking try. Like, where do you shop for a boyfriend who just wants to go to the market with you? Because I looked at the market and none of the men there were single. They were all there with their girlfriends. So I just, I'm running out of ideas, guys. I'm about to go back to not dating because you know what? I've been trying for 2 weeks and I'm already fucking exhausted by it. It was honestly a lot better when I just didn't care about dating for 5 years. But, I don't really want to be alone forever. But I mean, honestly, God, at what cost,
The only dating app I'll use is the dating app where men have to pay to talk to me. It's something I joked about with my friends. Well, turns out it's actually happening. There's a new dating app where people have to pay to talk to you. And it's genius because it protects girls from the guys who send the same message to 20 people in a row. As a girl, it's getting harder and harder to vet who's serious. There is a new app called Woo that's stopping all the games. Let me tell you 3 reasons why you should use it. First, it's free. Second, it limits your matches to 3 at a time. So instead of thousands of eyeballs on you and unlimited random messages, people have to pay specifically to talk to you, which means you're vetting who's actually serious about you. 2, you can get rewarded with real money for making genuine conversations on the app. And 3, since this app is all about being intentional, they are being intentional with the launch. They'll automatically be giving 600 Woo coins to new members in Boston and New York City. You can check out more about the launch in the link in my bio. Maybe I'll see you there.
Any man willing to pay for an app just to talk to a woman has zero self-respect. I can understand using Tinder or Hinge, Having a good profile and making the most of their features, but paying just to talk to someone? Give me a break. I'd much rather risk rejection by approaching someone in person. And that last woman, ever since her husband kicked her out with that divorce, she hasn't landed anything. She let her best years slip away, believed the story that she's famous on TikTok, lost a good man, and now she's just another chronically single woman with a divorce on her record. As for the woman with the glasses, I'll say this, at least she's trying. I don't see her as a bad woman. Now it's just a matter of seeing exactly what she's looking for, but this makes it even clearer where the real loneliness epidemic actually is.
Ladies, in 2026, we gotta cut out that whole like, oh, I'll give him a chance thing. No more chances. Listen, the guys that I've been like, oh, let me just give him a chance, they've done me the most dirty. Okay? Let's date guys we like in 2026. It's okay to have preference. Let's just do that. Because, like, I've dated a couple guys this year that I actually, like, really liked. And it was a much better experience for me. And I'm definitely, like, sad it didn't work out. But it was easier for me to get over because they didn't really, like, do me dirty. But the guys who, like, I gave them a chance. Yeah, you know when Billie Eilish said you give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world or some shit like that? Yeah. Let's stop doing that. Let's date the people we like. It's okay. It's okay. Because, like, the ugly ones, they do us dirtier. So let's just go for the fine shit you've been eyeing, like me. Because, yeah, I'm done with it. Because it, like, genuinely offends me. Like, when the one I give a chance, like, let me give you a chance, and then he does me dirty, like, it offends me. Like, at least when, like, fine shit breaks my heart or whatever, I'm like, oh, that hurt, like, whatever. But I feel like betrayal, like, a little bit of rage, like, ooh, no thank you, I don't like that. Over it.
Stop it. Get some help.
I run a very strict dating program, and I'm going to continue that in 2026 because we're not playing any games here. 1, if you only tell the truth after I've found holes in your story, you're cut. If you say, oh, but you didn't ask that, if I asked a question and I have to, like, dive deeper into that answer or, like, ask questions around the question I already asked and you know what I'm talking about, you're cut. I'm not dealing with bullshit. If your page, whatever social media platform it's on, your page is full of half-naked women or thirst traps of that sort, you're cut. It doesn't matter if you're liking it or not. Your algorithm shows you what you watch. Enough said there. If you don't notice the little things about me, you're noticing someone else, and you're cut. If you don't know the sidewalk rule, you're cut. Be a gentleman. If you don't open the door for me, just in general, you're cut. If you take your anger out on me, you're cut. I don't care if you're upset with someone else, whatever. If you cannot learn how to control your emotions and be emotionally intelligent and learn that one situation does not reflect another, that has nothing to do with it, you're cut. If you don't communicate with me and you make me pull questions out of you, again, like, oh, you didn't ask that type of thing, you're cut.
That whole giving someone a chance mentality is the problem. You're going out with someone who's also giving you a chance. Whether he's ugly or attractive, that man has qualities that make him worthy of being with you. Don't be condescending. This mindset a lot of women have, going after the winner, the guy every woman wants, is exactly why later you see them as single mothers or as the side piece of some chat. The truth is, it's hard today to have a normal relationship when a woman wants to end things over the smallest issue. Where's the stability in being with someone like that? Men today would rather travel, look for more traditional women, or meet simple girls who are far removed from this kind of influence. If a woman gives me an ultimatum that I'm out just because I say or do something she doesn't like, she's out for me before she even finishes the sentence. Nowadays, the man is the valuable one.
Women. This is my 2026 dating barred list. Okay? Now, if you're not a cat person, you're barred. Discipline. So if you don't work out, you lack discipline. Sorry, I said it. I said it. Kill me in the comments. Also, bonus points if you can lift heavy. If you can, amazing. If you think that a woman should pay half for a dinner, you're barred. That's just, I'm sorry. I'm not going further on that one. Crucify me. Another thing that I cannot stand is if you still live with your mom, barred. You're fucking barred. If you lack ambition and drive, barred. If I have to explain my feelings to you and you lack emotional maturity, you're fucking barred. I'm sorry. I'm not explaining myself to you. If you're mean to your parents, barred. If you have a bad relationship with your siblings, you're barred. If you are rude to waiters at a restaurant, oh my God, this is a massive one for me. You are fucking barred and I am leaving that restaurant and I want nothing to do with you. If you are mean to servers or mean to anyone in the service industry, you're barred. If you're moody, you're fucking barred. Oh, that's it. More to come.
Oh, hell no!
The good thing about dreaming is that it's free. I can guarantee that the guys who smashed in the past don't meet even half the items on her list. But now that she's 30 and hit the wall, suddenly, with less value, she feels entitled to be picky. But brothers, the wall shows no mercy. The reality is that when she finds a new Chad, she'll forget everything she said she wanted. Because that's how it goes. I put conditions on the guy I don't like, but no conditions on the guy I do like. With that one, it's the complete opposite. She's open to all his requests. Don't become the beta provider for any 30-year-old woman. If she's single with a long list of demands, there's a reason for it. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why do you think there's a female loneliness epidemic in 2026? Have you ever met a woman who's chronically single? Why do you think she's in that situation? If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your support means a lot to us and motivates us to keep creating more content. Stay tuned for the next video from the wall.